Continuing the Resident Evil lore, I had many requests to cover the Hunter. More specifically, today I will be talking about the Hunter Alpha, or the MA-121. This was in fact one of the first fully functional and marketable bioorganic weapons produced by Umbrella. It was created by injecting reptilian DNA into a human embryo and administering the T-virus as a bonding agent. The MA-121 Alpha went through intensive research and development at the underground lab in Raccoon City. With the invention of the T-virus, the world of genetics opened up, and with it the creation of the Hunter Alpha. Originally known simply as the Hunter, it was created at the Arklay laboratory in 1981. As bioweapons research shifted from modified T-virus strains to the development of organisms which would eliminate survivors and those immune to the infection. In the creation of the original Hunter, Dr. William Birkin experimented on a human embryo. This was apparently a female, and 3 weeks after fertilization, this embryo was then genetically modified to contain the DNA of reptiles, through the use, of course, of the T-virus. More specifically the strain of Beta 2. This was as a bonding agent. The creature was then administered with growth hormones repeatedly for a year. This was of course to aid its maturing and development process. The Hunter was found to have developed a hard, keratinized skin, which was as strong as Kevlar body armor, and was of intelligence matching that of orangutans, allowing it to execute tens of different commands taught by trainers. However, due to the unpredictable nature of genetic manipulation with the T-virus, all subsequent Hunters were clones of the original. The Hunter clones were delivered to other Umbrella facilities around the world, from Dr. Marcus's executive training facility to Sheena Island's Umbrella facility. Of course, the Hunter was developed as a bioorganic weapon, and as such, the Hunter was built for combat. However, there were only 3 known usages of the Hunter Alpha in known combat. Dr. Marcus had several Hunters transported to his facility to test their strength with armed guards. And from the skeleton remains found at the training facility, one can assume that these guards lost. These Hunters lived long, and in 1998 they were released into the training school by the Queen Leech in an attempt to kill STARS officer Rebecca Chambers and ex-Marine Lieutenant Billy Cohen. At the Arklay laboratory itself, the Hunters managed to escape into the Spencer mansion above. It is not understood precisely how this was accomplished, whether being released by Albert Wesker or having previously escaped at the start of the T-virus outbreak there. Those that were not killed by STARS agents Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine were certainly killed when the mansion was destroyed on July 25th. And on Sheena Island, another group of Hunter Alphas wreaked havoc, along with the T-103 Tyrants. These bioorganic weapons were deliberately released on the command of Vincent Goldman, who planned to eliminate the entire island's population to silence a career-ruining cover-up. They were wiped out, however, in battle with Ark Thompson, Umbrella's Undertaker unit, and finally the destruction of the island's infrastructure by explosive charges in November 1998. Of course, the Hunter Alpha legacy lives on. Although the Alpha model was one of Umbrella's more successful weapons, the company made efforts to upgrade it. By 1998, the Hunter Beta was in production, created from genetically modifying the developing body of an Alpha. The first Beta was deformed as a result and did not gain the strength of the Alpha models, but exhibited improved reflexes and was cloned. At least 20 Betas were ready for combat by September and were deployed into Raccoon City as a means of combat testing. A second attempt to replace the Hunter Alpha was the Y, an entirely new species created by Umbrella Europe in a similar fashion to the original Alpha. They, too, were deployed into Raccoon City and, unlike the Betas, continued to be produced. Another model, which was in existence in 1998, was the Hunter R, which was in preparation for mass production in September 1998, and saw considerable fighting when they escaped from their labs. The Alpha model, however, appears to have stood the test of time, despite Umbrella's intentions, and bioweapons black marketeers later developed a mass-produced derivative of the Alpha. So what exactly is the Hunter Alpha? Well, it is a human-reptile crossbreed, of course with the T-virus strain added. They stand roughly 5.8 feet and weigh 200 or so pounds. So that is the Hunter Alpha, or the MA-121. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, as that really does help me and the channel out. If you are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button and check out all the other content I have on offer. As always, I've been Mr. H, and until next time, I'll catch you in the comment section.